Good morning. This is Daniel Oki now, elder of the Mi'kmaq tribe in Canada. And this morning I want to talk to you about the subject of caretaking your body. If you look in the average reserve today, Indian Reserve, you will find Native Americans who are overweight, diabetic, or addicted to drugs and alcohol and out of shape, and many who are in a vegetative state. This is not right. You'll find, for instance, on the Lakota Reserve, many who are laying around being addicted to alcohol. Some of them have drunk even hairspray mixed with water. And so it's really a sad state when you look at the state of Indian land in terms of caretaking our bodies. As I said before, I'm 78 years old. I'm still skiing black diamonds. I bike 40 to 60 miles a week. I'm still doing powwow dancing with the men's traditional and eagle dance. I've traveled South America, just got back from Trinidad this year. So I think it's important to keep our bodies in good shape. Many people preach about caretaking Mother Earth, but very few talk about caretaking your body. We are created from the red clay of our mother, the earth. So what is the importance of caretaking our body? Our bodies are vessels of sacred worship. They're containers of the Great Spirit. They also reflect Grandfather Creator's image. And it's a place where there should be honor and glory, not devastation that we see all over Indian land. There are certain ways that I would recommend caretaking your body. Number one, keep in good shape physically through exercise. Second, maintain a good health by, doctor's visits and also eating the right foods, eating healthy foods that are good for you, avoiding fat-producing foods, which you know what they are like. And then abstaining from addictions that bypass our normal parts of our controls in our body through drugs, alcohol, and sexual addiction. And so we need to abstain from these things. Also, we need to caretake our emotions through stability and living in peace and harmony. We need to caretake our mind by setting goals for our personal life and our future destiny. We need to caretake our soul and our spirit by meditating, spending time on vision quests, which I've been on, doing sacred worship and ceremony. So it's very important how we take care of our body is the same as caretaking the earth. And so don't give me this message that you are really wanting to be connected to the earth and caretaking that if you're not caretaking your body. I go to a lot of powwows and see a lot of Native Americans who are out of shape physically. And so we need to get back to caretaking all of the Creator's creation, including our physical bodies. This is what separates the Western assimilated Indians from the real Indians, I believe. It doesn't matter if you're full blood or what tribe or clan and so on that you come from. It's how well you adhere to the values of caretaking of all of creation, including our physical bodies. So this is a message I believe that is not heard by most people with First Nations people. So I would like to put this out on the YouTube and on Facebook and see what kind of reactions I get. I also like to read a poem at this time for you. This is the first poem I wrote. My chief Sukina's wife Kwamanik, who's Cherokee, inspired me to start writing poetry. I have a whole book of poetry now. I've had some published up in Nova Scotia in my tribe. It's called My Journey into Wholeness. Broken lives, journey taking, hurt and wounds. Surviving all, looking for love, finding empty black holes. Shame, pain, pleasing all, hiding one's own soul. Can Jesus help? Can Jesus love? Is the church alive? Rules, rules, religious talk. Here I can't survive. Is there a love with no strings? Is there a people? Is there a friend? What will become of me in the end? Then I met others with my journey of pain. These were lovers, honest, humble, and plain. There I met Yeshua, which is his real name, excuse me, the real, whose love made my life a tapestry of beauty. Now my future, my journey, and my wounds are being healed. That includes your body. At last I found my tribe, persistent ones, with values who refuse to bow. World travelers who honor elders, Yah's creation, different cultures, who show real faith in the now and now. Now I really belong. This is my journey into wholeness. And one of the things I want to share is a little bit of the history of my tribe, which is the Burnt Church Mi'kmaq. Before any missionary came over, we had a system of worship that was given to us. We had the triangle, which represented the Creator at the top. On the other side was the Great Spirit, and a woman in our tribe had a vision of Creator's Son, way before any missionary ever came. And so we had worship centers, circular, where elders sat up front, and all the rest sat in back of the elders to honor the elders. We had a golden altar, and we were a very powerful tribe. There were other tribes who really respected us and feared us because of our spirituality. Like I mentioned before, that I do have seer gifts and so on from my tribe. Our vision was to be the keeper of the Eastern Gate to this continent and the people of the dawn. And so we pray at the dawn, we do the sunrise songs, and so on. And we had a very good system of worship. Well, when the Catholic Church came over, they said, you can't worship like this. Of course, they misrepresented who Jesus really was. That's why we call him Yeshua, the great high chief of the Lion tribe. And so they burnt our churches, robbed the gold, and said, you've got to come to cathedral. But no, Mi'kmaq wanted to go and sit in front of an elder in a cathedral. And so the name of my tribe is Burnt Church, up in Canada, New Brunswick, Canada, on the Miramichi River. I also want to play a number on my drum, which is called the Mi'kmaq Honor Song, which will conclude this broadcast at this time. Hop me de demone, Candelio no de, Digamasho, over Maui Dande. Hop me de demone, Candelio no de, Digamasho, over Maui Dande. Hop me de demone, can Willoughby duck to dee, Digamasho, Abahanda duck dende, Abahanda duck dende, hey, gi to the gully gullo, gi bula santa mo, hey, hi, 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 hey, oh, hey, hi, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hi, hey, oh, hey, hi, hey, oh, hey, hi, hey, oh, hey, hi, hey, oh, hey.